Welcome back, Memory Masters in the Making. Today, we're diving deep into Moonwalking with Einstein by Joshua Foer, a book that completely blew my mind and redefined how I think about memory. You might think extraordinary memory is something you're either born with or without, but what if I told you that it's actually a skill you can develop? Get ready to discover how a regular journalist transformed himself into a US memory champion, and how you can use the same techniques to supercharge your memory. Joshua Foer wasn't always a memory expert. He started out as a journalist assigned to cover the US Memory Championship, a quirky competition where people memorized long strings of numbers, shuffled decks of cards, and lists of random names. Foer expected to find savants with supernatural memory abilities. Instead, he discovered something surprising. These competitors were using techniques passed down for centuries, techniques that anyone can learn with practice. Intrigued, Foer decided to try these techniques for himself, and within a year, he became the national champion. One of the first techniques Foer learned was the ancient art of the memory palace. The concept has its roots in ancient Greece and Rome, where orators used it to memorize long speeches without notes. Here's how it works. Imagine a familiar place, like your home. Now, mentally place the things you want to remember in specific locations within that space. For example, if you need to memorize a grocery list, you might picture a carton of milk on your kitchen counter, apples on your dining table, and a loaf of bread by the front door. When you walk through your memory palace in your mind, each item appears exactly where you placed it. The beauty of the memory palace lies in visualization. Our brains are naturally wired to remember vivid images and spatial locations better than abstract data. But the memory palace is just one tool in the arsenal. Foer explores other mnemonic devices, such as acronyms, which help organize information through simple, catchy phrases. Think about how many of us learned the order of operations in math using the acronym PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. These small tricks make a huge difference in how well we retain information. What's fascinating is how memory techniques engage different parts of the brain. Modern neuroscience shows that the brain is incredibly adaptable, what experts call neuroplasticity. With regular mental exercises like the ones in Moonwalking with Einstein, you can strengthen neural pathways related to memory. This is why Foer emphasizes that anyone can improve their memory with consistent practice. It's not magic, it's science. But let's talk about the journey that really captivated me, Foer's transformation. When he started, Foer struggled to remember even simple things. Yet, through daily practice, visualization, and repetition, he honed his memory to the point where he could memorize the order of a shuffled deck of 52 cards in under 2 minutes. His story is a testament to the power of discipline and belief in your own potential. If he could do it, why not you? Now, I know you're wondering, how do you apply this to your own life? Here are some actionable steps inspired by the book that you can start using today. First, build your own memory palace. Choose a familiar location and practice placing items or concepts there. The more vivid and exaggerated the images, the better. Next, create mnemonics for daily tasks. Need to remember a list of appointments or deadlines? Turn them into an acronym or short rhyme. Another powerful technique is active recall. Instead of passively reviewing notes, challenge yourself to remember key points without looking. This forces your brain to work harder and strengthens memory retention. Finally, incorporate spaced repetition. Review information at increasing intervals, after one day, then a few days, then a week, to transfer it from short-term to long-term memory. These techniques aren't just for academic use. You can apply them to your career, hobbies, and even social interactions. Imagine never forgetting someone's name at a networking event again. The possibilities are endless. Before we wrap up, I want to share one more story from the book that stuck with me. During one of his training sessions, Foer met a memory champion who could memorize hundreds of random numbers by transforming them into vivid, absurd images. The champion explained, "It's not about having a better memory, it's about finding creative ways to engage with the information." That insight is so powerful. We often think of memory as a passive process, but it's actually a creative act. So, what do you think? Are you ready to start building your memory muscles? Let me know in the comments, what's one thing you wish you could remember better? Maybe it's people's names, important dates, or facts for an upcoming test. Whatever it is, you now have the tools to tackle it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more brain-boosting content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, and remember, your mind is capable of more than you can imagine. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep succeeding. See you next time.